I was getting really curious about why organic foods are more expensive, because doesn't it make sense that pesticides are not on those foods, so shouldn't we pay less? And I was like, no, that's like too simple, right? There's got to be more to it. And it does make sense that because organic foods are less desired, I guess, specifically because the government doesn't really care if we have organic healthy foods or not, those farming practices are less efficient. You could say there's less measures involved because, for example, you got a pasture, think about Erewhon. They've got the pasture raised, hand picked, and those are more expensive, and it makes sense because there's literally like a little lady, a little old man on the farm picking up the eggs and stuff. Like, they need more compensation for their time because that's their livelihood. It's literally getting eggs versus like a major corporation where they just have like a facility running in cages and all these hormones and shit. Like, at that point, it's easy to just feed inexpensive hormones or, whatever. I don't really know how it works, but the point is that it makes sense why it's more expensive to shop organic because of the unsustainable, inefficient measures that are in place, thanks to the way that America has evolved, and partially because of the government's like lack of care to do anything about it. And I understand that like not a lot of people really care, but I'm really rooting for a healthier America, okay? Because I would love for us to be healthy from the jump so we don't get sick and we don't need the huge fucking corporations and insurance and like pharmaceuticals and like the doctor and shit. Like, can't we just go to the doctor when we like, can we make it more rare to get sick? Like, fuck the heart disease, fuck cancer, bro. Like, let's just start from our roots, start from the literal roots of the earth, like the grass and the vegetables and the fruit and the animals that eat those things and that we also eat. Like, let's just make all of that be healthy so that we're gonna be fucking healthier. Like, do you get it? So I was looking into other countries that do value organic foods, and Germany and Denmark have governments who do put more emphasis on organic foods. So I guess they have farming practices or whatever measures in place to make sure that those foods are not more expensive, but are more accessible to the public. And India is also one that has organic foods more accessible to the public. I don't know if it's like the same price or cheaper or really what, but it seems that they're more accessible and cheaper than we got it. And there are also places that of course have the opposite end. They have it higher, like Australia and Japan, because they've got less farmlands. They probably have to import more, or, it's just more rare to have organic practices over there because of, resources and whatever. So I don't really know, man. I think what I'm just saying is I wish our government